impression. It's definitely a positive for our community. Speaking of loving family, I'd like to thank my mom, my gram, and my aunt and uncle for driving in out of state. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank to all my local family, my gram, my aunts and uncles, my brother, my sisters, my in-laws for being here. It really means the world to me. When Travis made the call, he teased me for a few days before finally telling me that I'd gotten into the Hall of Fame. I guess there was a small part of me that thought, I'm only 35, you know. I got a lot of years left at this, but this honor really does mean a lot to me. Having my name up at Betts Park, a field that we love, grew up on, really makes my baseball life come full circle. I know it's not quite like having your name on a sign when you enter the city, like someone else in my family. But he's got a few years on me, so maybe I can catch up with him. When I think about where that baseball life circle started, it really comes down to my father. It all started right up the street at Western Park. It was there I remember playing catch, hitting some balls, and then getting a Stewart's milkshake or a slush puppy afterwards. Thanks, Dad, for always supporting me and introducing me to this great game. I spent so much time at Monroe Street Field, the field at the pool, Eastern and Western Park, with some of my best friends growing up, like Billy, Jeff, and so many others. Those are really important times in my life, and especially in my development. It's something that I encourage my own son to do. Get outside and play. Thankfully, he loves it just as much as I do, maybe even more. Some of my fondest memories are planned during All-Stars. If anybody knows Coach Phillips, you'll understand. I learned so much about the game of baseball, being on a team. I remember crying at 9 and 10-year-old All-Stars because I wasn't playing. And Coach Finnegan yelling at me to grow up. We really need more coaches like him. I really believe each village, town, city, they all need a youth coach that can mentor today's youth. After Little League, I moved on to play modified baseball and play for Joe Marotti. Coach Marotti was a hero to many of us because of his great performances in high school and winning a state championship for the area. Playing baseball for him was a lot of fun for us. I remember me and Billy used to sit in class and try to make Mr. Marotti laugh while he was giving us lectures. And he held us after class one day, and as soon as everyone left the room, he just started dying laughing at us. It was some good times. I also remember being in school and seeing Coach Marotti and Coach HOF standing in the halls in between classes. And I just wished that I could have been a fly on the wall to hear all of their conversations that they used to have. Then I finally got my chance to play for the great Coach HOF. It was high school that I really started to find my love on the pitching mound. I will always remember throwing late into the night, pitching 12 innings against Sequoia, and how he let me keep battling for that win. It was a fun time, and I wish we could have done more during our varsity years, but we definitely came up a little short in our sectional play. After a quick 3 years in the Army, including a tour to Kuwait, I went to college to chase my dream of pitching in college. It started in Florida, but it led me back home to play for Coach Testa at Herkimer. After a great freshman year on the mound with me and Beef, who's here as well, and at the plate, I really fell short of my expectations my sophomore year. Coach Testa helped me through it. I rebounded for 2 great years at Erskine in South Carolina for Coach Nichols as a starting pitcher on his pitching staff. I had some great experiences in South Carolina, and I loved my time I had there. I didn't know my next step after school. And then, I got a call from an angel, and it was Coach Testa. and he presented an opportunity for me to come over and take over the baseball program at Herkimer. Coach said has given me a chance to do something that I really love, and I want to thank you for that opportunity. Hopefully I've made you proud. We hit the ground running, and we never looked back. The first year I was his assistant, we had a good year and just missed the playoffs. The next year, I came back after he had left me, and we had a lot of support. When I say support, we had a lot. Coach Testa, my athletic director, Don Dutcher, really believes in my vision and the ideas that I have for my program. Assistant coaches like my rock, Tommy Moreau. One of my best friends, Jeff St. Louis. PJ Anadio, Jay and Paul Englehart, who are here as well. Keith Hendricks, who lives in Florida, who couldn't make it. Kyle Grupp, Drew Farley, are just a few. Our staff at the college, Kyle, for keeping our guys healthy, Rich Dawkins for the support, Matt Lee, so I can run to your office and talk to you every day about what's going on. Administrators like Dr. Hawes, Nick Lano, and even Dr. Williams. I really thank all of you. I am proud of what we've done at Herkimer. We haven't accomplished everything yet, but maybe this year we can finally bring home that national championship. I'm entering my 10th season. It has gone fast, but when I think of these accomplishments our players have received, it really makes me proud. 6 conference championships in 9 years, 3 regional titles, 10 All-Americans, 2 players drafted by Major League Baseball, and 5 players that moved on to professional baseball. 32 All-Region and All-Conference selections. In 9 seasons, we've had 40 baseball scholarships awarded to our kids after graduation, and 55 of them have moved on to 4-year schools to play. I think of all the great stories. I think of Chad Sauls going to 2 World Series with us and getting a 4-year degree and now serving our state as his trooper. I think about my first big recruit, Brendan O'Connor from Boston. He's now a 3rd-generation Boston fireman. He was also able to get me and my son and my wife on a Fenway after a game one night. And AJ was able to scoop a little dirt, don't tell anybody. New Hartford's Brandon Goodman, who's on a tour in Korea for the Army. I think they really love their time at Herkimer and love being a part of the team. And I would love to have any of them be there for any type of emergency, that's for sure. I've had a lot of stories over 10 years. We had a player had a heart attack on us in our tripling time. We've had players that had seizures problems. And we've had players start families with companions that they had met at Herkimer. I remember one kid, Matt Chambliss, his uncle is Chris Chambliss for the Yankees. And he moved here from California to play baseball. And he met a girl from Whitesboro. And they got married 2 years ago. And I thought how crazy that they met at Herkimer and were able to get married and start a life together. I get a chance to make an impact on 25, 30 kids a year, and that's something that's very important to me. It has been great and very rewarding. I'm not sure how long I can do it, or how long I'll be at Herkimer. I can tell you it's been tough and a grind that was much easier to do at 25 than 35. So maybe 35 isn't as young as I thought. I don't know what my next step will be, but I am ready for it. The love for baseball will always be inside of me. In closing, I love to coach, no doubt about it. But my family sacrifices for it. My wife, Melissa, she supports me and really understands my passion for baseball. My wife is my best friend, and I love her very much. The recruiting trips, the conventions, games on the road are a lot of time away from my family, but she really understands. Thanks to my son, AJ, for always understanding why I may miss a game here or there. I am proud of him, and I hope I am making him, all of my family, my friends here tonight proud. Thank you.